Hey everybody, we're excited to draw with you today. Today we got something fun planned in the spirit of Valentine's Day, which is coming up. What are we gonna draw today?
Heart with wings.
A heart with wings, yeah. All right, let's get ready. Let's do this. Let's get our pencils ready to go. Today is gonna be fun. All right, so we're gonna start out with real light pressure. We're gonna do some basic shapes, figure out where our heart is going to be on our page. You kind of want it to be right in here, so I'm going to do 2 circles right next to each other. Real rough, real light pressure. Just right there like that. Rough, try to keep them the same size. Sometimes it's hard to do.
Yep.
But that's why you use light pressure. And we're just roughing this stuff in. Don't worry about it. I'm going to do a line right down the middle. Try to do as straight as you can. This is going to help me keep my heart symmetrical. And I want the bottom of the heart to be right about there. So I'm going to come in from the side of my circle. I'm going to connect there, and I'm going to do the same on this side. Okay, that's the tip, that's the bottom of my heart. Yeah, try rounding those out a little bit. Yeah, like that right there. Try to get it nice round. And then come in like that. Yep. And then up here, I don't necessarily want my heart to go that far down. I'm going to have it connect further up here. I'm going to just kind of connect out to my circles right from that point. Okay. And we're working light, we're working rough right now, so this can change slightly when we move forward with the drawing. So now that I have my basic heart shape figured out, I'm going to look at where the wings are going to go. I'm going to have my wings start right in here, and they're going to go up, kind of in a curve. I'm going to do a little bump out like that right there, and then go down like so. So they kind of fan out. They're going to be like angel wings. So that basically, I'm going to just follow that tip is going to be the tip of that wing. I'll follow that over to here, because that's where I want the tip to end on this wing. So you know what? I'm going to kind of do the same thing with the top, so I know about what I'm shooting for there. So I'm going to curve up and bump it out. And then go down like so. And there, you know, pretty close. It's really, you know, that's a very difficult thing to do if you're trying to make things very symmetrical. They have cool apps and programs nowadays that artists will use to help them with that on things like an iPad. But when you're working with traditional pencil and paper, you gotta kind of improvise with some other tricks. So that looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna figure out the feathers on my wing. So that's the outside. And do the same thing over here.
Wait.
Okay, now I want to do, I don't know, we'll see how many feathers we're going to have. I'm not going to go all the way up. I'm going to stop somewhere in here. I'm going to do that on both sides. So, and up like so. And we'll just continue like that. They're getting gradually smaller and smaller as they get closer in. So we'll do the same thing over here. So, and everything should be kind of heading towards this point up in here. So all your feathers are kind of pointing up there. If you were to continue that line, that's where they'd be going. So I'm gonna just bounce out and go in, and it's kind of one of those things that you do wings enough and you'll start to figure this out, but that's kind of how I do it. And what I do is I come down to a point and then I round it around and then start heading towards there. Now, at this line here that I made, at that point, each point where there's a wing, I'm going to do a little, like a scallop shape. It's like that. And then I'm going to do some more going up towards this tip of the wing there. Top of the wing, I should say. Okay, it's like that. Yep, there you go. I'm going to throw a banner going across my heart. So I'm going to have it kind of starting low and angling up high like that. So it's going to be a nice gradual, that's a little high. I'm going to have it go like that right there. Yeah, that looks good. I'll kind of rework that shape a little bit. That's why we're working light right now. And then we're going to go down about that far. That's about how wide I want the banner to be. And we're going to have it back around. So see how we're doing that? We're starting here. We're doing like a swoosh shape. And then swoosh around. There you go. Nice. Just like that. I'm going to swoosh around and over to here. And this line will follow kind of this line here on the side of the heart, right? So you're going to go, there you go. You want to follow that same shape, that same line. And then you curve back around and in to the heart. Yeah, kind of a tricky shape, huh? There you go. Nice work. Nice work. And those outside lines, what you want to do is you'll continue this over to the outside here, and you want to have that follow the line there that you made with your heart. So just like that. Nice job. And then about halfway down this outside edge of your banner, start another line, have it shoot out. And I'm going to do, yeah. Actually, I totally messed up. Totally messed up right now. I need my eraser. Sometimes that happens.
Dad, there's no eraser.
It's all right. We actually want that to be on this, on the high side, on this side. The banner goes back around, and we're imagining that it's coming back out right here like this. So that's okay. So just like that. You see how I did that? Yeah, just curve it out to a point and do a V and then back in. Now over here, we're going to be lower. Okay, so.
You did it the opposite.
Yeah, I started out doing it the wrong way. That was just a little bit of a brain spasm there.
Brain fart.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. That happens. Can't be afraid to make mistakes when you're drawing, you know? You just gotta go with it. Okay. So that is roughly... I'm just gonna have the word love in the middle on my banner.
I'm gonna have something fun.
You could put whatever you want. Anything you want. I'm just roughing in these letters here so I know about what size to make them. I actually need to go out a little further there. Right? I'll start there. So just like that. Okay. Now that we've gotten this far and we have things roughed out, I'm pretty satisfied with the overall proportion, shape, and where it's at on my paper. I'm going to go through with firmer pressure and start detailing my drawing here. So I'm going to start here on this center of the heart. I'm actually going to start a little inside. I'm going to have that overlap this other one. Okay. We're going to go around. We're just following that line. Right? Here, I'm going to do a little wrinkle. And then same thing over here. And you don't have to worry about doing super clean line work with the pencil because you're going to go over it with pen, and that's when you get to really clean things up. Now I'm going to have a little bit more of a teardrop shape at the bottom of my heart, so you can see I didn't exactly follow my rough line. I'm going to do the same thing over here to a nice point. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and go with my banner. I'm going to go around, and I'm going to put some little tears in the edges of my banner. So that's what those little V's will be. That's what that's going to represent. Okay, same thing on the bottom. Do a little V.
Look how tiny those feathers are.
Wow. What kind of bird that is?
I don't know.
Okay.
Baby bird?
And there we go. Just those additional details that kind of set the drawing off. V there. It's a little bit of a tattered banner. Okay, now my wings. I'm going up and around, just like that. Follow that down. And essentially, honestly, I'm just kind of tracing right now what I've already gotten done. And I'll go through and add more detail to these feathers. As I go, I'm going to do some little notches in my feathers as well, kind of like similar to what I did on the banner.
Okay.
Because if you look at a feather, they're not perfect lines like that, right?
Done.
Are you? Nice work. I like it. I like it. You're doing good. Just like so. I'm actually going to add some little lines coming off on my feathers right there. Just like some texture lines. And then, alright, let's work on these feathers. So coming down and around. And down and around. Just like that. Mm-hmm. And around. Yeah, we can make a little song out of it, huh? Okay. Just like that. Alright. This is looking good. What do you think so far? Pretty
Good.
decent? Alright. I'll do some little shine marks on my heart there. And let's get our letters figured out. I'm going to kind of rough those in.
Nice.
I'll clean them up when I go over them with ink. And do a nice little serif font.
I made my feathers thick.
Did you?
Wait, I'm gonna do.
Okay. Excellent.
Whoa!
I think I'm ready for some ink. How about you? Let's do some ink. Okay, which one am I gonna use? I think I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one.
Marker now.
Hey. So go ahead and get your bold markers. We're gonna go around the perimeter of our drawing and trace with the bold, and then we'll move on to the next step. So get your bold marker out and let's do this. That was fun. I'm gonna get a fine tip out
I'm already started.
and go through and start doing the finer details on my drawing. Basically, you're just gonna be tracing the pencil lines at this point before moving on to some finer details. So go ahead and get your fine tip marker out, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. There we go. It's looking pretty good so far. At this point, we're gonna get our erasers out and we're gonna clean this drawing up and get rid of all these messy pencil lines that we used to get us this far. So go ahead and get your pencils, or pencil. Go ahead and get your eraser
Eraser,
out
not
and
pencil.
let's erase the pencil.
Done. Now it's done.
Then, so now
So, now.
I am going to add some fine details.
Now I am going.
So go ahead and get your
Details.
fine tip out. I'm going to go through and I'm just going to add some hatch marks for shading on here, under the banner, back side of the banner, on the heart, anywhere I think that there's going to be a shadow. Kind of imagining my light coming from up here. So go ahead and get your fine tip out and let's do that. Feel good about this. I'm ready to wrap this up and do some coloring. How about you?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
You know what though?
to color.
I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting?
What?
Just sign your drawing.
Oh.
So go ahead and take a minute to sign your drawing. And I'm gonna do
It takes a lot of concentrating to do letters that tiny.
20. Yep.
Look, it takes a lot of concentration.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to do it that tiny.
I know, but I'm gonna do it that tiny.
Okay, cool. All right, let's move on to coloring, guys. So we're gonna color with some markers and we're gonna speed it up for that part. So go ahead and get your markers, colored pencils, crayons, watercolors, whatever it is that you want to color your drawing with. Let's go ahead and do that now. Awesome. Let's show everybody our drawings. All right, yours turned out great. I love it. These turned out really, really cool. This was a fun one. All right, guys. Well, we hope you guys had fun drawing with us today. I know we sure did. we're going to be looking forward to the next one. So please join us then next week. We'd love to see your drawings. Please share them with us on Instagram at WildStyleKids, hashtag WildStyleKids, and we'll share them with our friends on there. And that does it, huh? All right, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.